Good morning. We are here today to speak to you about the senior options process. Obviously we can't have an actual assembly at the moment, so what we're looking to do is give you as much information as we can about this process through this virtual assembly. So Mrs. Galloway is with me and she's going to speak to you about the option form and give you some information about that. I'll then speak to you about the process and how it's going to work over the next 2 or 3 weeks for you.
Today you're going to get your options form out from your pastoral care teacher. They'll be coming round to issue these today. Now, all of the information that we're going to talk about today will be on our website and it will be on Teams through your PSHE by the end of today. So what you will have is an option form. You'll also have a booklet to explain what the options are. This year there's a new part to the options, so we have something called electives, and these lie in column A, and we're trying to get 2 awards in one column instead of just one, and you have to pick 2 options within that, and 3 periods will be spent on one lesson and 3 on the other. So when you get your form out, that's in column A. The rest of the options are what you would usually expect. If there's anything you don't understand, you can check out the booklet. On the back of the form are your electives to choose. You can also state whether you would prefer to be a captain, prefect, buddy, or anything like that. But the main purpose of this is to have a discussion at home with parent or carer and to make sure you're happy with those decisions before you come back and finalise it with your pastoral care teacher. Your pastoral care teacher will make an appointment for you to finalise this form, and just to make parent carers aware, we will be putting out a text message at the end of today. We'll be tweeting this and we'll be putting it on every other platform including the school website.
So you found out a bit about the form there, and Mrs. Galloway has given you some information about where you'll find the form and the information on it, etc. So I'm going to speak to you a little bit about the process that's going to take place in order for you to choose your subjects. So your pastoral care teachers, Mrs. Duncan and myself, Mr. MacDonald and Mrs. Galloway and Miss Cairns on the senior leadership team, we will all be involved in interviewing a group of pupils, and we'll arrange with you a time that suits for us and for you. So you'll not be taken out of any classes at all where you're currently involved in assessment. So please don't leave any classes or come out to find any of us, any of the senior leadership team or any of the pastoral care staff. You will be given a time, and that's the time you should come and attend your interview about options. It's important for you at this stage, because next year is going to be such an important year, that you make sure you're choosing the right subjects. And that involves quite a bit of thought from you. And you have to make sure that you're looking at subjects where you'll work well, where you will be able to achieve, and also that you will enjoy, because that's very, very important, obviously, at this stage. And we've given you an option form where there's lots of choice. We've talked a little bit about the electives and perhaps getting the 2 qualifications from the 1 column. So we've given a lot of choice and a lot of options there that you can think about. So make sure you put yourself on the correct pathway by choosing subjects that suit you, and you only are thinking about yourself. And I know you'll have heard me say this many times at assemblies, don't think about other people around you at this stage. It's about you and what's best for you, what you enjoy, classes you can achieve in, and subjects that you're going to do well in. That's what we're looking for. And that's the most important thing for you at this stage. Some of you will know what you want to do when you leave school. Some may be thinking about university or college or work, and some of you won't have any clue at the moment. That's just the way it works. So it doesn't matter though, because at this stage what you're looking for is a pathway that will lead you to get the best qualifications for you. So remember, you're thinking about the subjects, you're thinking about what you might enjoy, and you're thinking about areas where you'll do well and can achieve. And that will be you on a good pathway. It doesn't matter whether you know what you want to do when you leave or not. So we're going to be having a look at the progress you've been making in school, the subjects you have been studying and how well you've been doing in each of those, to look at the best pathway for you. And we'll discuss that with you during your interview. So all of the pastoral care team and the senior leadership team have access to your progress and the subjects you've been studying, and we will look with you at the best way forward in terms of those levels that you are currently achieving. This will help you, it will help us to ensure that you're on a pathway which will be a positive one for you and will allow you to enjoy your senior year in school, your senior years in school, and allow you to achieve and leave school with the best possible set of qualifications. So after this assembly, this virtual assembly, if there's anything you're not sure of, then please speak to your pastoral care teacher and they'll be able to clarify things for you.